To whoever this may impact, sometimes our lives have to be completely shaken up, changed, and rearranged to relocate us where we're really meant to be. Sometimes change feels like loss, transformation is scary, and sometimes to discover the best versions of ourselves, we must let go of absolutely everything that's holding us down. Welcome to I Missed Me, your new safe space. I'm excited to form a part of your healing journey. From the perfect bodies, curated diets, to the huge houses and designer closets, what we see on our screens is a highly filtered version of reality. Social media is not reality. Think about your favorite platform: Instagram, TikTok, whichever one it is. Everything on social media is curated. That influencer who just posted her casual morning routine probably took 30 photos to get that perfect picture. The couple posting relationship goals, they might have just had a fight before that picture. Social media creates an illusion of perfection because that gets engagement. People are drawn to visually appealing content, and social media platforms capitalize on this. Every like, comment, or share tells the algorithm, give me more of this. But the truth is that what you're seeing is often staged, edited, and filtered, sometimes to extremes. Even though we know social media is fake, our brains don't always process it that way. This is called the social comparison theory, and it is the idea that we evaluate ourselves based on comparison with others. Social media supercharges this because we're not just comparing ourselves to a small circle of friends. We're comparing ourselves to influencers, celebrities, and strangers who are showing us the absolute best moments. When you see someone living what looks like a better life, your brain's reward system activates. The dopamine hit makes you want to keep scrolling, and even though it's making you feel worse, your brain's prefrontal cortex, which handles rational thought, struggles to keep up with the flood of content. It doesn't have time to remind you, this isn't real life. Over time, this creates a vicious cycle. You feel inadequate, you keep scrolling to escape that feeling, and the cycle repeats. One of the most toxic aspects of social media is the obsession with appearance. Fake bodies and unrealistic diets dominate our feeds. It's not just influencers, it's fitness trainers, celebrities, and even regular people chasing the aesthetic trends of the moment. Many of these body goals are unattainable without extreme measures. A lot of influencers promote unsafe diets, over-the-top workout routines, or even cosmetic procedures as they're just self-care. Constant exposure to perfect bodies activates the brain's visual reward system, reinforcing the idea of what we need to look like to feel good about ourselves. From private jets and designer wardrobes to mansions with ocean views, social media bombards us with images of wealth and success. Much of it is fake. Some influencers rent luxury items for photo shoots or stage extravagant vacations to create the illusion of wealth. And even when it's real, what we don't see are the sacrifices, debts, or pressures that might lurking behind the scenes. We're wired to compare our social standing with others, and when we see someone living the life we want, it can trigger feeling inadequate or even resentment. Social media amplifies this by giving us constant access to these images, making us feel like we're falling behind 24/7. It's not just the content that's harming us, but it is the endless scrolling itself. Spending hours a day on social media rewires your brain in ways that aren't healthy. Every notification, like, or share triggers a small dopamine release, and over time, your brain becomes addicted to these micro rewards, making it harder to step away from the screen. Every post you scroll past is a decision. Do I engage? Do I compare? Do I keep scrolling? This constant mental effort wears down our ability to focus and to make clear choices. The rapid-fire nature of social media shortens your attention span. Your brain gets used to quick hits of information and struggles with deeper, sustained focus. All of this adds up to a major mental health crisis. Heavy social media use increases rates of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Because when we're constantly comparing our lives to curated content, we start to feel like we're not enough. The irony is that the more time we spend on social media trying to connect, the more disconnected we feel from real life. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. Follow creators who inspire, educate, and genuinely make you happy. Set boundaries. Limit your screen time. Try apps that track your usage or set phone-free times during your day. Practice gratitude. Focus on what's real in your life. Keep a gratitude journal to remind yourself of your own blessings instead of someone else's highlights. Seek real connections. Spend more time with people that love you. And offline, real-life interactions are scientifically proven to boost mood and reduce stress. Social media is a tool. It is not reality. And it can connect us, educate us, and entertain us. But it can also harm us. And if we don't use it mindfully, it can control us. Remember, the next time you're scrolling through your feed and feeling like comparison is taking over, remind yourself, this isn't real. Behind every perfect picture is a story you don't see. And most of the time, that story is a lot messier than you think. Social media algorithms are designed to keep you on the platform for as long as possible because your attention equals profit. The more you scroll, the more ads you see, and the more money these platforms make. To achieve this, the algorithms prioritize content that grabs your attention, often the most extreme, polished, or sensationalized posts. This is why fake, over-the-top content thrives. It is not a coincidence that you see posts of influencers flaunting their perfect lives right after a stressful day. The platforms know this will hook you. Envy or insecurity drive higher engagement than positive ones. When you feel like you're missing out or falling behind, you're more likely to keep scrolling, searching for something to make yourself feel better. Many people feel pressure to keep up with the aesthetics and luxuries they see online, leading to overspending and even debt. A survey found that millennials and Gen Z are more likely to make impulsive purchases based on what they see online, whether it's a trendy outfit, or a new gadget, or a new expensive vacation. People often spend money chasing a lifestyle they believe they should have. Some influencers make it look easy because they're being paid to promote these things. What you see as their effortless lifestyle is often a calculated marketing strategy. The more fake something is, the better it tends to perform on social media. Think about viral posts, dramatic before and after transformations, seemingly effortless success stories, where spontaneous moments are actually meticulously planned. This happens because social media platforms reward engagement. If a post gets likes, shares, and comments, the algorithm boosts it, putting it in front of even more people. Authentic, unpolished content often struggles to compete because it doesn't evoke the same strong emotional reactions. The result is a feedback loop where creators feel pressure to exaggerate, filter, or outright fabricate their content to stay relevant. At this point, you might be wondering, how do we escape this mess? One of the most powerful steps you can take is to do a social media detox. This doesn't mean deleting all your social media accounts, but it means taking intentional breaks to reconnect with yourself and your offline life. Studies show that even a short break from social media can reduce feeling of stress, improve focus, and boost overall happiness. Spend more time in nature, journaling your thoughts and feelings, engaging in hobbies that don't involve a screen. Real success isn't about likes, followers, or curated aesthetics, but it is about living a life that feels meaningful to you. Ask yourself, what truly brings me joy? And what are my personal values? And am I living in alignment with them? How can I measure success in ways that don't rely on external validation? When you start focusing on your own path, the noise of social media starts to fade. The next time you pick up your phone and start scrolling, ask yourself, is this adding value to my life? Or is it stealing my peace? With love, Mafe. Besties, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to share with anyone that might need to listen. Don't forget that we have a membership where as soon as you sign up, you will receive an I Missed Me hoodie. Plus, you have access to an exclusive episode every single month, printable activities, meditations, monthly challenges, PDF guides, and behind the scenes content. Don't forget to follow I Missed Me on social media, I Missed Me Podcast on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to I Missed Me's YouTube channel, I Missed Me Podcast. I will see you guys on our next episode.